Hello everyone! Magandang araw! My name is Che and welcome to my channel where I'll post videos about my hobbies.
Good morning! This is my garden and I will transfer my orchids here when we move back. This is not a big place but I'm going to maximize this for my orchids and other plants. It's always windy, bright, and hot here, so that will be my challenge on how to transform this place so that the orchids can thrive here. Do we have the same conditions or do you have suggestions on how can I make this place suitable for my orchids? If so, please write down in the comments. Thank you! I will also have some orchids indoors, but my dendrobiums and blooming size cattleyas will be here outside. But right now, I'm going to show you my plants here, which are very low maintenance and still thrive even if we leave them here. First is the Malunggay or the Moringa. This is a fast-growing tree and drought-tolerant. This is a very nutritious plant. We use its leaves in our soup, and if you are a breastfeeding mom, this will boost your milk supply. I planted this outside near the road and our neighbors can take some anytime. I usually cut only the high stems, but sometimes I cut everything. I just leave the big trunk, and when we come back, we will be rewarded with fresh new leaves and stems. This is a Bougainvillea with pointed and variegated leaves. I had this for a long time, more than 3 years, but I always keep this short because I would like this to cascade. It still has some flowers here. This is how its flowers look like. It's also pointy and it looks like a candle flame. When I bought this, the seller named it as Fire Bougainvillea. But I don't know if that's the real name of this Bougainvillea. I really love its flowers, the color, and especially when there are lots of blooms. This one is also a Bougainvillea and I am aiming for this to look like a small tree. How can I achieve that? We'll see. Most of my plants here are Bougainvilleas because they love the weather here. Those high stems I wanted to cut but they'll have flowers soon, so I'll just wait for a while. The flowers start from light green to white and matures to light pink. Ang ganda talaga. And this is my favorite color for a Bougainvillea. And there will be more flowers coming soon, and I hope that we are around when they fully bloom. Super ganda talaga. And another Bougainvillea, I twisted the stems and I wanted this tall. The color is a nice orange to salmon. Very pretty. And here are my last Bougainvilleas. 5 different varieties or 5 different colors. This one has bright violet purple color. The color is so rich and the color of the leaves is dark green. I love this and it constantly blooms. These 3 bougies that are in plastic pots, they fell during the December 15 earthquake. We were not around. We came here last December 25 and they were very dry. No leaves. And right now, they are blooming.
And that's why I really love bougainvilleas, because they are forgiving. When they are stressed, they will give you more flowers. They will flourish even if you forget them for a while and in hot and dry condition.
And this one has variegated flowers, or I don't know how it's called, but the flowers has two colors, white and pink, and it's very pretty. The color of the leaves are bright green. The next one has bright pink, pretty flowers, and it has variegated leaves. You'll see in a while. Not all leaves are variegated, but look at this. Very pretty. I also see tiny flowers in full bloom very soon. This bougie will be very pink soon. Next to it is a white bougainvillea. At first, the flowers look like tiny leaves because of the color, but they will all turn into white, pretty flowers. I will repot them in clay pots soon so that they won't easily tumble or fall down. And the last bougainvillea has clustered flowers and variegated leaves. Not all leaves are variegated, but look at this. Even if it won't flower, it would still be very pretty. The leaves are really pretty. And the flowers, super pretty. Let's enjoy this beauty a bit more. I did not use any fertilizer, but this one is in full bloom. And the boogies here in front of the window are enjoying the hot afternoon sun. Now to my other pride and joy, my false bird of paradise. This is Heliconia rostrata, or parrot beaks, or hanging lobster claw. This plant produces flowers of bright and cheery color, and I really love it. I feel really happy just by looking at these colors. I even have this in our other house. There's one to come here. This is a new one. The other one just opened, and this will never stop to give me joy. I really love this plant, and I call this bird of paradise. I know that they're not the same, but it's just how we call this here. And this one coming. I will cut the old one. And
and I'm planning to take some growth and plant it in a plastic pot so that I can bring it inside our house. By the way, the plant is not in full sun and the walls protect the flowers from getting burned, especially during hot afternoon. Let's move on to the next plant here, and I don't know its name, but I think it's a Calliandra. I'm not sure, but the flowers of this plant is also bright and cheery. Look at this. It looks like pom-poms with dust, and this flower also makes me happy. This plant cannot tolerate extreme heat and full sun. It loves partially shaded area, and it will reward you with beautiful, cheery flowers. I planted the carrot's beak directly into the ground. The Calliandra, I planted a seed, and look at it now. It had grown into the ground. These two are my red flowering plants, and they are both in the ground. This one, I don't know the name, but it is very pretty. And it grows from seed. And I also have here Calamansi. It is also known as Philippine citrus plant or Philippine lime. I have two of them here, one in plastic pot and one planted directly to the ground. I am going to take this later. The leaves of our citrus plants here are favorite of caterpillars, even this lemon tree. And it has leaves now, but there was time when all of the leaves were gone because the caterpillars ate every leaves, and we don't know how to deal with it. Do you know how to deal with caterpillars? They're just very beautiful when they become butterflies, but they are not nice when they eat all of the leaves of your plants. And I found one. Look at that. It ate one of the leaves. Sorry, lemon tree. I'll remove that later. And the last plant that we have here is a succulent, and my sister gave this to me. I don't know its name, but I'm surprised how enduring and tough this little plant is. And those are our resilient plants here. They will welcome my orchids soon, and I hope that you enjoyed this video. Thank you for watching. Maraming salamat. Paalam. See you in my next videos.